What I got here is I've got a my 20-year-old dive knife. That's the neighbor's dog. Ignore it. It's the key to unlock the blade. So this is a WENOKA Sequest knife. It used to be on my original Ziegel BC. It's got a little surface rust. My brother used it for a lot of years. It's been a great knife. The problem is that it's locked into place. So I've been researching on how to clean everything off so I can get it cleaned up and back into working shape. I'd like to put it back on my current rig. A lot of rust there. So salt water, no matter what it is, it just eats it alive. So anyway, I saw a video here recently that if you used vinegar, I don't know what kind of vinegar works the best or anything. I don't even know if this is going to work or not. Anyway, I'm going to set this in here, and I'm going to fill this thing full of vinegar, and we're going to see what happens, see if it actually dissolves it the way the other video showed. Nothing else, the flies like it. I'm doing this outside because for one, I think my wife would kill me if I made a mess and dropped vinegar and rust all over her kitchen. So I don't know if the guy in the other video, and I'm going to put a link below for that video. Like I said, if this doesn't work, well then I know it's false, that this will not work. But the other thing is, I don't know if he used apple cider vinegar, which is a lot stronger. Just a regular old scrubby pad for a kitchen. It's actually, I don't know if it's actually working, if it's just broken up some of the loose surface rust. The big test will be on the knife itself. And to see if I can use my key to open the knife up to get the blade exposed. A few more minutes and then I'll try to break it loose. Stuff really kind of stings. Of course it is. It's vinegar. Bought this knife in 1998 at Abilene Underwater Connection in Abilene, Texas. It was a part of my first gear kit. Dove with it mostly in freshwater for the life until really moved to Florida, and then my brother needed a BC to dive with until he got his own. So he used my Ziegel kit, and this knife was attached to it up on the shoulder. Been a great knife. Like I said, I'd like to put it back on my current kit. That way I got a little bit of nostalgia for myself. I'm a little bit of a nostalgia freak. Alright, I'm going to see if I can break this thing loose and open it up, get the handle off, so I can look at the tang and see how bad a shape it's in. It's still pretty tight. Let me give it a little help here. Oh, look at that. It actually broke free. That's pretty cool. Little ball you see is a locking mechanism on the sheath. It actually fits really, really tight. And usually it's pretty loose no matter what. Look at that. Just like it came loose. Here's my full tang. blade is still kind of sharp considering that I haven't used it in a lot of years. The last time this knife was actually unsheathed was about 4 years ago. Look at that, the surface rust is coming right off. Ooh, it is coming right off. That's pretty cool. See what it does to that rusty screw piece on the tang. Actually looks pretty good. Huh. So this may not be bogus after all. I don't know if it's going to restore it to its former glory, but if it gets the surface rust off and I oil it really good, you know, I could have a lot of years left in this knife. It's pretty strong. Strangely enough, looks like the stainless is still doing pretty good. You can even read the writing now. I'm gonna let you go for right now. I'll click this back on in 24 hours and we'll see what it looks like. See if I can get, I mean, this stuff is actually coming right off as I'm scraping. So that video may actually be, you know, proven fact. And if you can see, the vinegar is actually turning a little rusty color. So anyway, we'll check back in 24 hours. Well, good morning, everyone. So the blade has been soaking overnight. I don't know if you can see, but the water, not the water, but the vinegar is pretty nasty. It actually took off a lot. And if you look at the blade, I don't know if you guys can see that. The blade looks pretty good compared to when I started. You can actually read the serial number of the blade now. The tang cleaned up pretty good. I'm still gonna oil this sucker down. I mean, even this came off pretty good. You know, it's still got a little bit of surface rust, a little bit of pitting and everything. The blade needs to be worked on. But for the most part, the stainless looks pretty good. See, oh yeah, see, it just flakes right off. So anyway, I am probably going to say this is a pretty good little trick to soak a rusty blade, salty blade in, I didn't even read the name of it. That's pretty cool. Couldn't see that before. It's all rusty and crusty. Anyway, the blade does need some work still. I'm going to clean it up still and oil it and get it back into shape. But you know, I think this is not a bad idea, you know, for good soaking. I'm sure there's better ways, but for a cheap way to clean up something, so you can work on it again, I mean, that's really good. So anyway, I'm gonna say this is a good thing. You know, if you got something rusty, stick it in some vinegar and let it sit and soak, and then you can just kind of lightly brush it off. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next dive.